everyone, and welcome to Global News. I'm Matt.
And I'm Rachel.
And the top story today, climate change and how it affects you. We've gotten reports from all over the world, and they all seem to relate to one thing. Can you take a guess? No? Well, let's take a look then. Our first stop on what will be a dreadful trip, Australia, brought to you by Isla. Let's take a look.
Thanks, Matt. My name is Isla White, and I'm here in Port Douglas, Australia on this beautiful day. It is not, however, the greatest day for the Great Barrier Reef, the world's largest coral reef system. It is over 344 square kilometers long and is home to thousands of organisms. Unfortunately, even as we speak, the coral reef is dying. Global warming is increasing the ocean's temperatures rapidly. This produces a bleaching effect, which is when the algae that provides the coral reef with food is expelled out. The coral turns white because the algae provides the coral's color as well. Without the algae as a food source, they die. The Great Barrier Reef is not the only reef in trouble, however. Many other reefs are facing the same fate. Why do we even need them, you may ask? Along with providing homes for hundreds of organisms, reefs provide millions of dollars in tourism, food for hundreds of countries, and protection for coastal cities from storms. We need reefs more than you even know. To save the coral reefs, we need to stop burning fossil fuels. We need people to work to create a sustainable green energy system, or it will be too late. Now, back to the studio where Matt and Rachel have more coverage on the impacts of climate change. Thank you.
Thanks, Isla. I guess I better book my trip now because I won't be there for much longer.
Unless you do something about it. Isla had some great ideas to help. We now have another special guest with us today, all the way from the islands of Kiribati. This little country in Oceania has had to make some drastic changes in order to continue living there. The rising sea levels are making it very difficult to perform everyday tasks, and some places have been deemed inhabitable due to this problem. We will let Comstal, a Kiribati news anchor, take it away.
Yes, thank you, Rachel. I'm here on the quite small island of Kiribati, just south of Tarawa. Here on Kiribati, we have a quickly growing population that currently sits at 50,000 people. Unfortunately, in 30 to 60,000 years, that could very well be gone. Why, you might ask? Well, because of rising sea levels. That's right, thousands of innocent people are going to have to migrate in a matter of years because of rising sea levels. These rising sea levels are due to climate change. That's right, we're all burning the fossil fuels and emitting greenhouse gases in the air. This is destroying the ozone layer, allowing in more sunlight, which heats up the earth and then later melts the ice, which rises the sea levels. The solution to this problem is simple: finding alternative energy sources. One simple solution right there, but people don't seem to listen. And because of that, in 30 to 60 years, Kiribati could be no more. Thank you, Rachel, and back to you.
No problem, Comstal. Thanks for sharing with us this helpful insight.
Yes, hopefully after this news segment, people will pay more attention. All right, folks, we have two more news segments for you. First, we go to the northern part of the world, in Greenland. And the second, we go out to the other side of the world, to Ethiopia, where people are at extreme risks of hunger due to a drought. Let's take a look.
Alu, this is how you say hello in Greenlandic. My name is Aja, and I'm one of the 50,000 people living here in Greenland. I'm in the capital, Nuuk, and I'm going to talk to you about one of the problems this country has had to face because of climate change. Glaciers the size of the Statue of Liberty have been seen melting into almost nothing. This is because of the Earth's temperature. It's been increasing. It's all due to a buildup of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, as I'm sure you've heard before. These chemicals act as a blanket, warming our Earth. NASA has reported Greenland's ice sheets have been seen shrinking. The country, made up of ice sheets, that contains 10% of the world's total reserves of fresh water. Sealers and whalers have said that they've seen that the ice is already 1 meter thinner. Many scientists are concerned with the Greenland's 100 billion cubic feet ice sheet melting. If it does, the world's oceans will rise about 6 to 7 meters. The people here are concerned with their homes that are near the edges as the ice keeps melting their homes, and their homes are moving closer to the edge. If we do not do something soon, Greenlandic people will be forced to leave their homes because they will be under the ocean. If we cut back on burning fossil fuels, we will be able to save Greenland's ice and their people. This is Aja, Quinyanik.
Here in Ethiopia, millions of people are at risk of hunger. An estimated 8 million of the 60 million people population are at risk, and an estimated 1.4 of those are children, under the age of 5. But why are all these people at risk of hunger? Well, it's because of the massive drought happening here right now. In fact, experts say it's the worst drought in over 60 years. People here are looking for the answer, but before we can look at the answer, we need to know why it's happening. Generally, droughts are due to not enough precipitation in any of its forms, so no rain in the weather. But what makes droughts worse is climate change. Climate change over the past years is heating up the earth, and that's prolonging and worsening the effects of these droughts. And because of these, people are losing lots of money, and in some cases, it leads to death. Thank you, and back to you, Rachel.
This is Matt here on Global News. A huge thank goes out to our newscasts around the world that came together to make this wonderful segment. Join us next Tuesday at 8 p.m. for our next show. Thank you, and have a good night.